Even though the fight was 2 months ago, I'm still kind of shook that Crawford was actually able to beat Canelo. I don't think casual boxing fans understand just how difficult it is to move up even just one weight class, let alone two weight classes, and let alone fighting the face of boxing himself. I really hope people don't forget, but before the Bivol fight, Canelo was probably one of the most feared boxers in boxing. Just accepting the fight itself was admirable, but to actually go out and beat him, like, bro, we gotta give Crawford the respect. He clearly deserves it. And that's coming from a Spence fan too, so you know I'm not capping. And as a long-term boxing fan, it's impossible to watch this fight without thinking of Leonard versus Hagler. And although I normally say my opinions till the end, fuck it, I'ma just say it. Crawford's win is way more impressive. Way more impressive. Here's why. Reason number one, despite them both going up 2 weight classes, let's be real here. Crawford really went up 3 weight classes. Yeah, his last fight was at 154, but he only had one fight at 154. But the majority of his career was at 147, 140, and even started at 135. Leonard, on the other hand, was always a welterweight, and his fight with Hagler was at 160. Crawford not only started at a lower weight class, but he also ended up beating Canelo at a higher weight class than what Leonard beat Hagler at. Additionally, yes, Leonard did look really good when he fought Hagler, but it doesn't even compare to how good Crawford looked against Canelo. Other than a few moments here and there, Crawford was in complete control the entire time. When he felt like boxing, he was boxing. When he felt like moving, he was moving. When he felt like standing his ground and fighting, he was standing his ground and fighting. When he felt like throwing combinations, he was throwing combinations. Like everything Crawford wanted to do, he did it, and he did it well. Like I always knew Crawford was a dog, but damn. It was straight belt to ass. And I will say, Leonard was a dog in his fight too. He had some really nice flurries, some really nice comeback moments. But overall, Hagler versus Leonard was very, very close. Almost controversial. Who am I kidding? It was controversial. I personally scored the fight at 115-113 to Leonard, but I could clearly see it being 115-113 Hagler as well, or a draw. But 118-110 Leonard, really? Really? Definitely some funny business going around here, but oh well. But whether you want to go off the scorecards or just go off the eye test, I feel like Crawford's performance was definitely more impressive than Leonard's. That doesn't mean I think Crawford's a better boxer than Leonard, though. I'm going to start a new video series where I take a great fighter from the past, pin him up against a great fighter from current day, and explain who I think would win in a one-on-one fight. And I feel like Crawford versus Leonard would be a great place to start. Let me know who you guys think would win in the comments. Also, give me other suggestions for other fantasy fights you guys would like me to break down. With that said, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.